Keys to Passing NetSuite Financial User Exam Part 5. Congratulations for completing the Financial User Exam modules. You are now a step away from claiming that Certified Financial User title. In the next topic, we will review some terms and concepts that will help you ace the exam. Let's get it. Terms and important concepts in Financial User Exam. Vendor credit is a credit from a vendor that can be applied to your payable account. What report do you run to identify problems with intercompany transactions? It's the Intercompany Reconciliation Report. UN deposited funds prevents a time lag between the amount shown on your books for a bank account and the bank balance. When you record a deposit, NS moves funds out of the undeposited funds account to the ledger account for the bank account, to accurately reflect bank account balances. How to navigate to make deposits. First go to Financial, then Banking and click Make Deposits. Credit Memo are transactions that decreases the amount a customer owes you. Expense Allocations allows you to automatically distribute expenses without having to split them among individual departments, classes, or locations after they are incurred. What are the three types of income statements? Those are the summary, detail and comparative. What are the supported funds capture in NetSuite? 1. Electronic funds transfer, EFT. 2. Credit card processing for sales orders and web store orders. 3. Alternative payment methods for web store orders. 4. PayPal Express for web store orders. 5. Electronic payments. What are memorized transactions? These are transactions you save to recur in NS. Transactions that can be memorized includes write checks, use credit card, enter POs, enter bills, enter sales orders, create invoices, prepare estimates, enter cash sales, make journal entries, create statement charges, enter work orders. What types of billing schedules are in NetSuite? Those are the standard, fixed bid interval, fixed bid milestone, time and materials and time and materials. Financial section includes accounts grouped by user criteria. How many subsidiaries can a bank account be linked to? Only one. Different billing schedule can be selected for each line item in an order. Answer is true. When budgeting to an elimination subsidiary, what does it mean when you were over budget? It means there were more intercompany activity than originally thought. Elimination subsidiary, a subsidiary set up to balance out consolidated financial information. What tracks transaction history, items purchased, financial and CRM information? Customer record. Bill purchase orders indicates you have received an invoice from the vendor for items purchased and creates a bill in accounts payable. Unapproved vendor bills will not post to the general ledger unless it is approved. You'll need to import several lines of a budget. What format is supported? CSV. Processing payments and credits is a process where applying a payment decreases the amount due and tracks income. You can record payments in the following ways. 1. Applying a payment on the customer payment page to apply payments, by check, credit card, or cash, credit memos, and deposits to multiple invoices and cash sales, and 2. Applying a payment on an invoice to record a customer payment directly from the invoice. Billing schedule defines the schedule to bill a sale over a range of time or a contract term. Global budgets are defined in the currency of the parent. NetSuite doesn't allow you to create billing schedules that bill more than 100% of the invoice amount. Answer is false. Journal entry transactions aren't posted until they're approved. Answer is true. What are the reasons to void a check? If there are account for price adjustments or stop payment. Local budgets are defined in the currency of the subsidiary budgets. Invoices are always tied to a sales order. Answer is false. How many journal entry lines can be imported using CSV? 10,000 lines. Reversing journal entries are not linked to the original entry. Answer is false. Statistical accounts are part of the advanced financial module. Track non-monetary data, then use that information for reports and income statements, i.e. headcount, square feet, etc. What is the accounts payable business process flow? Purchase order, items, services received from vendor and logged into NS. Item receipt matched against open purchase order and NS notifies app department that payment should be made. Bill are transactions created to record a payable with no purchase order. What is the accounts receivable business process flow? Sales order, items, services fulfilled, sales order invoiced and sent to customer requesting payment and accept, deposit customer's payment. Customer record tracks transaction history, items purchased, financial, and CRM information. What is the sales order process flow? Enter sales order, fulfill items and invoice. Parent accounts can be used as a posting account or non-posting account. What is the process? Vendor payments process flow. Bill purchase orders, approve bill and pay bill. Customer deposit is a payment received from a customer in advance of an order. How many KPI meters can be displayed on the home dashboard? 3. Initial payment terms, payment requirements applied to the first billing instance. You are able to make a payment directly from an open bill. Answer is true. Vendors can have multiple currencies and assign to multiple subs. Answer is true. Summary account automatically inactivates the account, preventing you from posting activity to this account. Income statement, profit and loss, summary, shows incomes, expenses, and net income for specific period of time at account level. Detail shows individual transactions for specified time period for each income and expense account and totals for each account and category. Comparative summarizes and compares income and expenses across 2 or more specified time periods. Intercompany journal entries records debits, credits to be posted to ledger accounts for transactions between 2 subsidiaries. Classifications used to track records such as financials, transactions, and employees, departments and classes. Chart of accounts provides a set of destinations for posting transactions and categorizes these transactions for tracking, reporting. Currency revaluation can only be done as part of period end. Answer is false. Cash flow statement shows how company's cash position has changed over period of time to asset company's financial position and set goals for the future. Child accounts includes process of setting up the sub-account of field to be the parent account, and the type must be the same type as the parent account, i.e. cannot choose account payable, liability, as parent of an expense account. Local budget, a budgets associated with one subsidiary only, entered and held in the currency of that subsidiary. What is the maximum number of locations you can create? 50 location records. What is the effect of closing the books for the year? It transfers net impact of profit and loss accounts amount to retained earnings. What are the 2 characteristics of summary accounts? Inactive and non-posting. What are the types of billing schedules? Standard, fixed bid interval, projects only, fixed bid milestone, charge-based, time and material. When to create a bill without PO? It happens when a purchase order does not exist and no inventory is received. Create a bill manually to pay for goods or services received, i.e. internet service provider. What happens when you void a check? Once the check is voided, it sets the amount to 0, but does not remove it from the system. In order to pay a bill, a PO must exist. Answer is false. Write checks includes paying an expense, record a non-check transaction, record cash transactions, enter other non-check debits such as debit card transactions. Writing checks is only the disbursement process, it doesn't reduce your app balance. You can lock the GL but leave AR and app unlocked. Answer is false. The following values cannot be changed after creating a subsidiary, sub-subsidiary of, elimination, currency, addition, country. If I set up 3 calendars in my account, I have to close them separately. Answer is false. Can subsidiaries be deleted after they have been created? Answer is no. Best practices for journal entry: copy an existing journal entry to save time when creating a new journal entry. Import journal entries that are large or need to be repeated often. Create a memorized transaction for journal entries that recur over time. Ensure intercompany journal entries balance between subsidiaries and within each subsidiary involved in the ICJE. Create manual elimination journal entries for organizations that trade between entities rarely, and set up customer-vendor relationships for all subsidiaries when you need to track inter-subsidiary trading. Now take the exam with confidence. Good luck.